If you grew up with a narcissistic mother, please watch this video until the end, because by the time this video is over, you may realize something most survivors never fully understand. You are not weak, you are not broken. In fact, if you survived a narcissistic mother, you might be one of the most resilient people walking this planet. And today, I am going to show you exactly why. Many survivors of narcissistic abuse carry a deep feeling of shame. They feel like they were not strong enough, like something about them was flawed, but the truth is often completely opposite. If your first bully, your first emotional battlefield was your own mother, then what you survived required a level of strength that most people never have to develop.
Your first experience of the world. Here is something many people don't realize. Your first experience of the world comes through your parents, especially through your mother. As a child, you are completely dependent on her. You trust her fully. You surrender your safety, your emotions, your entire world to her care. Through her behavior, you learn what love looks like, what relationships feel like, what safety means. But when the mother is a narcissist, the entire foundation becomes distorted. Instead of safety, there is unpredictability. Instead of love, there is control. Instead of comfort, there is emotional chaos. And for a child, that confusion can shape their entire reality. The hidden trauma. Many survivors don't even realize how dangerous this environment was. Because when you grow up inside it, it becomes normal. You may have experienced emotional neglect, silent treatment, sudden rage, manipulation, or constant criticism. And the most painful part, you had to face all of it while being constantly dependent on the same person causing the harm. You couldn't leave, you couldn't fight back, and most of the time you couldn't even explain what was happening. So you adapted, you survived, you found ways to endure something that should have never happened in the first place. Why survivors are exceptionally strong. If you survived a narcissistic mother, you likely developed abilities that many people never have to learn. You became highly observant, you learned to read emotional shifts in the room instantly. You developed deep empathy, you became emotionally intelligent because you had to constantly analyze behavior just to stay safe. These skills were born from survival, but they are also signs of extraordinary strength that formed in the middle of the chaos. The moment of awareness. But the most powerful part of your story isn't just your survival. It's that you eventually recognize the pattern. You began asking questions and you started analyzing something wasn't right. You began learning about narcissistic abuse. You are trying to heal. That moment of awareness is incredibly powerful because many narcissistic family systems are built to keep the truth hidden forever. Yet you broke through that illusion. So if you are a survivor of material narcissistic abuse, I just want you to remember something. The child who endured that environment without support, without understanding, without protection, and still found a way to survive, and the adult who is now seeking healing. Remember how powerful that resilience truly is. You are not weak for being affected by what happened. You are strong because you lived through it, and you are still choosing to heal. And that should be something you should absolutely be proud of. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing, because the more we talk about narcissistic abuse, the more survivors realize they were never alone.